Signs of relief by many on Thursday after Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar announced that there would be a commission of inquiry into the July 27, 1990 insurrection. The announcement comes mere days before the 20th anniversary of the insurrection, and for former Government Minister Roel Raphael, it's welcome news. He has been at the forefront of calls for an inquiry into the events of July 1990, and as recent as this week sent a letter to the Prime Minister requesting that she initiate an inquiry. Raphael was the MP for Arouca North in the then NAR government. He told CNC3 News he was grateful that someone had finally heeded calls made over the past 2 decades. The former MP, who was forced to sleep in the blood of murdered hostage Leo Devines, says, quote, "I am grateful the new government is taking this step in launching an inquiry, since there are lots of people who want to say what happened on July 27, 1990. Raphael says, quote, "The entire nation would like to know what led to the insurrection, since questions and concerns are still floating some 20 years later about who was involved and who had prior knowledge of the attempted coup." He adds that he too is, quote, "very suspicious of several people, including politicians and business people, who may have had knowledge about the deadly insurrection," end quote. Raphael's former colleague Jennifer Johnson, also hostage at the Red House, told CNC3 the inquiry is great news. She says, quote, "It's been long in coming, and although a considerable amount of time has passed, vital information can be collected by an inquiry." She says while the length of time could affect the inquiry, given that people have passed on, migrated, and others have put the events behind them, she still believes, quote, "There are lots of people who are committed to an inquiry and want one to be held and are eager to have their say on what transpired on July 27, 1990. President of the Downtown Owners and Merchants Association, Gregory Aboud, also welcomes the announcement. He is out of the country but told us it's time the truth be made public.
It was a spectacular attack on our country. It had the potential to change the course of our country's history, and for that reason, and for the subsequent losses and distress that it caused, I think that it is long overdue and a very welcome initiative that finally we will have an inquiry in which we can unearth as much truth as possible about what took place.
Former President and then Prime Minister A.N.R. Robinson says his office would issue a statement on the inquiry at a later time. For CNC3, I'm Melissa Williams.